What's up, you fucking cunts? Make sure to subscribe to watch us collab with famous celebrities like Justin Bieber, Travis Scott, and Drake. So subscribe. Fucking subscribe. Ladies and gentlemen, Despicable Me. It's a fucking sick series. I mean, so far there's been 3 movies. Maybe there's more to come. But anyways, 10 things only adults notice in Despicable Me franchise. Let's get straight into this.
And today, we're counting down our picks for the top 10 things only adults notice in the Minions franchise.
I'm about to do something that's very, very big, very important. When you hear about it, you're going to be very proud.
I love this guy, man.
It was a little attempt at humor. I know how much you like to laugh. Inside there now.
For this list, we'll be looking at aspects of the popular Despicable Me and Minions film series that probably went over the heads of younger viewers. Since some of Gru's evil plots will be discussed, consider this your spoiler alert. Which of these winks to more mature audience members had you laughing for a whole different reason than the 13 and under crowd? Let us know in the comments below. Number 10. Gru's finances make no sense. When it comes to Gru's business model, we have some questions.
It's just a movie,
How does a middle-aged homeowner pay the bills through villainy, let alone finance a massive underground lab staffed by an army of diminutive yellow
Why are you
wage
ruining
workers?
it? Stop ruining it.
Some numbers, and I really don't see how we can afford this.
Sure, the Bank of Evil extended the baddie credit in the past, but how did he pay off those loans?
I have been working on something very big. Something that will blow this pyramid thing out of the water.
In the franchise's first film, the bank's director states most of Gru's sinister plots never turned a profit.
Let's say this apple is you. If we don't start getting our money back. Get the picture?
It doesn't take a genius like Dr. Nefario, who Gru presumably pays or shares back-end with, to figure out something doesn't add up. Clearly, the villain must be running an elaborate pyramid scheme, and we don't mean the kind that involves stealing assets too famous to fence. Number 9. The Mona Lisa and Starry Night in the girls' room. Even the best art appraisers sometimes get duped by a deft forgery. In fact, some of the masterpieces hanging in the world's most famous museums might actually be cheap knockoffs.
Outrage in Egypt tonight as it was discovered that the Great Pyramid of Giza had been stolen and replaced by a giant inflatable replica.
The franchise's CGI artists made an oblique reference to this conspiracy theory by hiding 2 very recognizable paintings in the background of Gru's home. Hanging on the wall of his adoptive daughter's room is Leonardo da Vinci's grinning gal, the Mona Lisa.
Will you read us a bedtime story?
Where?
No.
Pretty please.
The physical appearance of the please makes no difference. It is still no.
Funnier still, Vincent van Gogh's Starry Night sits wedged in a corner next to a barrel of toxic waste. While eagle-eyed folks can definitely spot these visual gags, such subtle humor is what makes this a movie the whole
His
family
noise is
can
really
enjoy.
pointy, man.
Something in your closet.
Number 8. Gru does little to hide that he's a villain. An evil genius should have both the means and motive to keep their nefarious doings under wraps, but that's not how Gru rolls. When we meet the villain, he gives a sad child a balloon, but then promptly pops it just to laugh at the kid's misery.
Hey, don't question it, man. It's just sick.
That's a bold move. However, he soon draws even more heat by freezing customers at a coffee shop before stealing one of their orders.
Watch, this is so fun to see. Oh, Despicable Me.
Man, allow
These
it.
crimes could land Gru behind bars for decades. It seems even dumber when you consider how easy he'd be to identify due to the giant car, weird house, and penchant for black threads.
Sorry to bother you,
Weird
Mr.
house.
Morgan, but I figure
Hey yo, the
that
house
you
looks
would want
sick.
to see
What you mean?
This.
Number 7. The city is probably not a fan of...
You only live twice, Mr. Bond.
This isn't surprising since Blofeld is one of the most parodied characters in history, having also inspired Dr. Evil from Austin Powers. Bad. Number 2. The Bank of Evil has some real-life roots. Most people worry about having enough money, so seeing a supervillain deal with the same problem can be cathartic.
So all I need is money from the bank to build a rocket. And then the moon is ours.
This is why the Bank of Evil makes such a good antagonist. This diabolical